Noodles Company is an American fast casual restaurant that offers international and American noodle dishes in addition to soups and salads. Noodles Company was founded in 1995 by Aaron Kennedy and is headquartered in Broomfield, Colorado. The company went public in 2013 and recorded a $457 million revenue in 2017. In mid-2022, there were 458 Noodles Company locations across 31 states. 5. History. Origins. The idea for Noodles Company was conceived by former Pepsi marketing executive Aaron Kennedy, after reading at Mamie's Asian Noodle Shop 6, in Greenwich Village, New York. 7. He felt there were not enough restaurants that served noodle dishes, which are a staple for many international foods. 7-8. Kennedy started developing recipes out of his mother-in-law's kitchen with the future COO, Joe Serafin, and head chef, Ross Commons, in 1994. 9. Kennedy raised $72,000, $144,132 in 2022 in personal funds and $200,000, $394,881 in 2022 in investments from 24 friends and family members. 10-11, the first Noodles Company was opened in October 1995, in the Cherry Creek neighborhood of Denver, Colorado. 6-11-12-13, Kennedy was joined by partner and real estate developer Tom Weigand, whom he had met at Augustana College. 11-14, they opened a second location in Madison, Wisconsin, the following March. 6-11-15. Early history. In the first 3 months, Noodles Company lost $42,000, $78,368 in 2022. 8. And almost went out of business in 1996 after a reporter with the Wisconsin State Journal published a negative review. 16. The reviewer said Noodles Company was a killer idea. 17. But criticized nearly every dish he'd tried. 18. The Denver Post 19, and other newspapers 20, had published similar reviews. In response, Kennedy started a Redefine Noodles Company campaign to redefine and refine nearly every aspect of the operation. 16-18. In mid-1996, the management team went to Chicago to observe other noodle restaurants. 18-7, and, the night of their return, the basement flooded at the Madison location. 21. The next day, Kennedy made a list of 15 areas for improvement. 16. Rocky Mountain News said the team completely revamped the noodles concept, overhauling the menu, the prices, the decor and more. It worked. 8. The restaurant implemented a warmer color scheme. Steam tables to keep food warm were replaced with sauté lines to cook each dish as it is ordered. 7-18. 2 new managers were hired and an executive chef reworked the menu. 18. According to Incorporated magazine, within 60 days the food had improved dramatically. 16. Growth. View of the sauté line from the customer counter at a Noodles Company restaurant. From 1996-2000, Noodles Company's revenues grew from $330,000, $615,748 in 2022 to $13 million, $22.1 million in 2022. 22. Local food critics in many cities began naming Noodles Company as the best fast food restaurant in the city, and it was frequently listed as a company to watch. 6. It won a Hot Concept Award from Nation's Restaurant News. 23. $1 million, $1.8 million in 2022 in stock was sold in 1998, which was followed by a $2.5 million, $4.49 million in 2022 round of funding and a $5 million round in 2000. 8. $8.5 million in 2022. The restaurant had 37 locations in 2002, 9, 65 in 2003, and 142 by 2007. The company started franchising in 2003, and by 2007, 22 of its stores were franchises. 9/24/25. The restaurants were redesigned in 2004 with lighter colors, new packaging, a greater emphasis on carry-out orders, and a floor plan that emphasized an open kitchen, where the sauté line was visible to customers. 26. According to Rocky Mountain News, the company was growing so fast that it has had to move every 2 years. 27. In 2006, its headquarters were moved from Boulder to Broomfield, Colorado. 28-29. The company's founder, Aaron Kennedy, stepped down from his position as CEO that same year and was replaced by Kevin Reddy. 30. The number of Noodles Company locations grew threefold from the beginning of the financial crisis of 2007-08 to 2013, reaching 339 locations. 31. Recent history. In 2010, a majority interest in Noodles Company was acquired by an investment group led by Catterton Partners. 28-32-33. In January 2013, bankers told the Financial Times that Noodles Company was scouting for underwriters for an initial public offering, IPO. 34-35. 2 months later, the intent for a public offering was confirmed with a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for $75 million in stock. Around this time, the company had reached 339 locations, 51 of which were franchises, and $300.4 million in revenues. 36. Within a day following Noodles Company's IPO on June 27, the stock price doubled. Fast Company and the Daily Beast called it the hottest IPO of the year and compared it to Chipotle's IPO. 37-38. On November 16, 2015, Noodles Company announced that it had pulled out of Central Texas, closing all 5 of its locations in the Austin area. Restaurants in a handful of other cities had closed or were planned to close within the coming weeks, including locations in Lubbock and the Washington, D.C. area, according to published reports. 39. Ultimately, 16 locations were closed by the end of the year. 40. On July 25, 2016, in Alexandria, Virginia, 2 Noodles Company employees refused to serve a uniformed police officer. The officer left the restaurant and reported the incident, which gained regional news coverage. The company issued an apology and terminated the employees involved in the incident. 41. In 2017, the company planned to close 55 underperforming restaurants, but also planned to open 14 to 17 new locations. 42. It also launched a pilot test in the Colorado Springs and Kansas City markets. 43. The test included a new name, Noodles World Kitchen. 44. As well as new menu items, customizations, rapid pickup service, and a rewards program. 45. Menu and restaurants. A Wisconsin macaroni and cheese from Noodles Company. Noodles Company offers international and American noodle dishes, as well as soups, salads, and pasta. 46. It also sells baguettes and desserts like Rice Krispies treats. 1023. Originally, most pasta entrees came vegetarian with optional protein toppings such as tofu, chicken, beef or shrimp. 6. In 2017, menu items started being marketed and featured with specific proteins, increasing the menu prices. For example, the buffalo chicken mac can be ordered with another protein for nearly the same cost, depending on the protein, or no protein for a lesser cost. Customers order at the counter and are served at their table. 11. Usually within 5 to 7 minutes. 47. The average check is approximately $8 per person. 48. The restaurants use soft lighting, furniture made from recycled bamboo, and have bench seating and community tables. 49. Orders can be made online for dine-in or to go. 46. With the majority of locations offering curbside pickup. 50. And select locations offering drive-up lanes for pickup. 51. Seasonal items were first introduced to supplement the menu in 2002. 9. 2 years later, noodle-less entrees were added in response to the trend for low-carb diets. 52-53. The following year it introduced a whole-grain Tuscan fettuccine. 54-55. Naturally raised pork was added as a meat option in 2012. 56. 3 seasonal items and a gluten-free fusilli were added in April 2013. 57-58. In 2015, Noodles Company debuted customizable kids' meals. 59. Sometime between July 2016 60 and October 2016 61, sandwiches were quietly removed from the Noodles website, with the last web snapshot that recorded the inclusion of sandwiches on the menu having occurred at the end of that July. 60. Although they offer gluten-free and vegan options, they warn that cross-contamination may occur. 62. Advertising from 1997 to 2002, Noodles Company sponsored outdoor and print ads. By 2002 it had a $1.3 million advertising budget and began airing ads on major television networks. 63. Afterwards, in the early 2000s, the company reduced its advertising resources, before a rebranding effort that started in 2008. 64. The slogan "Your World Kitchen" was introduced in 2013. The largest component of Noodles Company's advertising is in outdoor ads like billboards, but it also invests in radio, digital media and news sites. The billboards emphasize the global cuisine. One points to a parking lot and says recipes imported from more countries than these cars. 65-66. Operations and franchises. Location in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Many Noodles Company restaurants are owned and operated by Noodles Company Incorporated, but some are operated in a franchise model. Franchise locations are operated by an independent franchisee that is trained by Noodles Company and uses the same menu, pricing and branding as corporate-owned stores. 24. As of 2010, the average Noodles Company store generated more than $1 million in annual revenue, with a profit of 21%. 67. Takeout orders account for approximately 25% of revenues. 11. According to Incorporated magazine, Noodles Company is more selective in franchise partners than other franchise-based restaurants, and has a higher ratio of corporate-owned stores than most franchising restaurants. 68.